Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Friday afternoon, 9 races to look at. Of course, we had the Stronach 5 this afternoon. We're going to check out the track, the weather conditions, and then turn it over to our track announcer, Pete Aiello.
Racing at Gulfstream. Good start for the outside duo, Duke Skywalker and Poetic Code. Splitting horses, Spanish Noble is on to challenge. Under the covers is taken in hand. He'll land fourth. Down at the rail, Euphoria Star, followed by Boss Hog, Them Dukes. And Born a Gambler is 3 wide at the back of the field, 6 lengths off the pace setter. And that pace setter is Spanish Noble. Spanish Noble in front, 3 parts of length. On hold while second is Duke Skywalker. Up the inside is a joint third under the covers with Poetic Code on the outside. Then the gray Euphoria Star, well settled fifth, about 4.5 off the speed. Then Boss Hog, Them Dukes, who's second last for Fuentes. And at the rail, the trailer is Born a Gambler. Down the backstretch they go. The top 6 are paired off, 2 by 2 by 2, with Spanish Noble in front by a neck. Up alongside Duke Skywalker is their second, 3 wide third is Poetic Code. Under the covers is next, out wide on the course and improving Boss Hog, Them Dukes. Then Euphoria Star and Born a Gambler is last. The opening quarter was just 25 seconds flat. The half mile was 51 seconds flat as they swing to the far turn. Here's Duke Skywalker to take a crack at Spanish Noble on the top end. 3 wide Poetic Code between the covers needs a way out. Looking for room is Euphoria Star, bracketed in by Boss Hog, Them Dukes. And trying to get underway from the last is Born a Gambler. They're only separated by 4 lengths as a quarter of a mile remains. Poetic Code now on to take a narrow lead. Trying to get out from behind the rivals up front is Under the Covers. Into the clear, Euphoria Star, way wide and Born a Gambler. Top of the lane with many chances here. Up the inside and trying to get through is between the covers. Over the top, here comes Born a Gambler. Down the center for Zayas. Closing ground quickly. Born a Gambler and Euphoria Star kick on. Born a Gambler to the lead. Born a Gambler wins. Euphoria Star was second. It got close for third. The pictures between the covers and Duke Skywalker. Then Poetic Code, 145 and 3. They're off. A smooth and uneventful beginning for this big favorite White Abarrio, who's angled out toward the center of the racetrack with Strike Hard on his outside. Moving out the rail, Vancouver Doro on the far outside, Got His Love. And the early trailer is Just So You Know as they run out of the chute. White Abarrio will be the pace setter as the big favorite. He leads by a length over Strike Hard in second and Vancouver Doro third at the fence. Followed fourth by Got His Love and Just So You Know at the back. They complete a quarter. They have 6 furlongs yet to go. 25 seconds flat for a very reasonable opening quarter speed, with White Abarrio in front, working out in the center. Vancouver Doro is along the rail, and Strike Hard is 3 wide while racing in third. From fourth and Got His Love and Just So You Know at the back. Less than 5/8 from home. There's been no change in the plot here. White Abarrio in front and in control by a length and a quarter. Strike Hard is second while trying to make a bid. 3 wide, Got His Love third. Vancouver Doro is fourth, 2.5 lengths off the leader, and the trailer still is Just So You Know to the opening half mile in 48 and 1. Inside 3 furlongs from home, White Abarrio's lead is down to half a length. They're chomping at his heels. Strike Hard on the outside. Vancouver Doro looks for a rail run. Got His Love covering ground on the outside. Now Zayas asks White Abarrio to get serious. A quarter of a mile to go, and White Abarrio still the target. 3/4, 113 flat. White Abarrio gave Zayas exactly what he needed, which is a nice stretch kick, and White Abarrio is long gone. Strike Hard's running a good one, and he'll be clearly second, but White Abarrio makes his stable debut for Safi Joseph Jr., a winning one with the money on. White Abarrio, easily. Strike Hard is second, Got His Love third, then Vancouver Doro, and Just So You Know, at 136 and 3. And they're off. Canthartena was slow into stride. Quick into stride was Mogaloo, who's headed off for the early advantage from Banker's Hour, who's away a joint second with first team toward the rail. Wide on the course in scat time ahead of Always Gambling, and after the slow start, Canthartena is at the back of the field. Inside half a mile from the finish, and Mogaloo and Jaramillo to the far turn on top. From the outside, Banker's Hours is their second. Race favorite Always Gambling splits horses to take third. On the far outside in scat time at the rail, first team, and still at the back is Canthartena. 22 and 3 for the opening quarter speed. Mogaloo has the lead. Banker's Hours draws up alongside second. Barrios needs racetrack for Always Gambling, who tries to find some place to go. As they're at the top of the stretch, racetrack materialized for Always Gambling, so he has no excuse, and here he comes now. Eighth of a mile to go. Mogaloo trying to turn back Always Gambling, who's on the attack now. These two put on some speed. They're well clear of the others. Always Gambling powers past. Always Gambling will win it as the odds-on favorite. Mogaloo with a great try second, well clear of Canthartena, who did some good work to get third. Banker's Hours was fourth in 59 and 1. And they're off. Last in, first out, Aquilius sent hard for the early advantage from Pippa Delinda away in second. In tight toward the rail, tap it to the wire, and Silver Spur is out in the center. Silver Spur moving up to challenge for control. The favorites are 1-2. Away in third, Pippa Delinda, and out the back is tap it to the wire, still searching clear racetrack, and finds it toward the rail. Up front, Silver Spur allowed to settle into an easy rhythm and is up to stick a neck in front from Aquilius, who's back to second, 3 better than Tap It to the Wire third, and Pippa Delinda's last. Opening quarter, 23 seconds flat, everything going the way of Silver Spur, who's clear and finding. Aquilius is back to second, Tap It to the Wire is third, and Pippa Delinda's at the back. Past the 5/16, Silver Spur in hand for Zayas and 3.5 in front. Aquilius second, Tap It to the Wire trying to go after him, and Tap It to the Wire trying to go after the barn buddy Silver Spur, who leads the charge. 45 and 4 for the opening half mile. Silver Spur with work to do as Tap It to the Wire is on a roll now. And here he comes. Tap It to the Wire runs right by his barn buddy, and Tap It to the Wire is 5-2 and kicking clear. Safi Joseph Jr. for his third training victory of the day. Tap It to the Wire is in front. Silver Spur second, Aquilius third, then Pippa Delinda in 1:10 and 3. And they're off. From the outside, Gunman was away quickly. Factorino has speed, and Mr. Tingles is on the go early with Just Right Mike ridden into the race but lands fourth. Emma Crack is next ahead of the Gladiator, 2 in front of Big Treasure. The 2 at the back are Stewie and Frankie Z. Down the backstretch they go. Fuentes sends Mr. Tingles clear to lead by 2. Factorino second, Gunman third, Just Right Mike fourth. Emma Crack on the outside in hand while fifth, 2 better than the Gladiator, who is sixth toward the rail. Back to seventh is Big Treasure. Our Stewie is eighth, and ninth and last is Frankie Z. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter speed, less than 5/16 to run. Mr. Tingles committed for home now with Factorino making a bid at the leader from second. Just Right Mike, ridden hard but still in range. The Gladiators got run up the inside for Torres, and they're at the top of the stretch. Mr. Tingles clings to a short lead. The rail is open, and the Gladiator's going to make use of it. Here's the Gladiator through at the fence. Down the center, Emma Crack, and the 2 favorites have kicked on. The Gladiator with the better trip. Down the center, and Emma Crack. 16th to go. Emma Crack tries to reach the Gladiator. The Gladiator just in front. The Gladiator. Make no mistake about it, the trip was the difference there. The Gladiator saved ground off the corner and beat Emma Crack by a neck, 106 and 2. 3 by 4 and moving away. And they're off. Cactus Kitten just a step slow to get going. From the center, Queen Street wins the break. Up on the outside, La Russia, hardly social between horses, and driving out the rail, Sister is Devil. They're 4 across the track early. In the pink colors, Raison the Glass is next, followed inside by Bell's Kingdom, 2.5 clear of Truly, and after a slow getaway, Cactus Kitten is last of the 8 as they charge around the first turn. Up front, it's Sister is Devil with rail position and the lead over long shot Hardly Social, who's racing second. A bit keen, while third is Queen Street ahead of La Russia. Zayas has her in the 2-path fourth. 2 back to Bell's Kingdom, inside and racing about 5 lengths behind. Then to the outside in the race favorite Raison the Glass. Truly's in the purple colors second last. The trailer remains Cactus Kitten, less than 5 furlongs to run. 24-2 for the opening quarter speed. Hardly Social on the outside. Sister is Devil toward the rail. Their heads apart. They're 2 better than La Russia. White blinkers striding into third. Queen Street is toward the rail fourth. Bell's Kingdom angles 3 wide for racing room. 4 wide, Raison the Glass. Truly is next, and still at the back, Cactus Kitten. The pace starts to quicken as they round the far turn. Hardly Social now sticks a neck in front. La Russia moving to her on the far outside, and the race favorite Raison the Glass. Bell's Kingdom is next. Truly is much closer from Morelos. She looks for racing room as they move to the top of the stretch. They fan across the course here. Raison the Glass and Diaz on the far outside. Bell's Kingdom from between. La Russia is at the rail. Truly's into the clear. Cactus Kitten's over the top. Who do you like here with an 1/8 of a mile to go? It's now Raison the Glass tackled by Truly, who's launched late, and Truly has hit the front. 16th to go, and it's Jose Morelos for Jose Delgado. It's Truly to win it by 2.5. Second was Raison the Glass. Cactus Kitten third. La Russia is in a picture for fourth in 1:47.1. And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. From the center, Vanishing Faith away quickly. David's Rose moving to her on the outside, and Alyssa's Song. She's away in a good spot, third behind the speed. Renee's Dream Girl is next, followed by Mill Lake Lady. And Scarlet's Flower, as she was in her debut, is toward the back of the field. In fact, she's last of all as David's Rose gets clear. David's Rose and Edgard Zayas lead now by 2 over Vanishing Faith in second. Alyssa's Song ridden into the race. She's third. Renee's Dream Girl is now fourth. A gap of 3 to Mill Lake Lady and Scarlet's Flower at the back. 22-2 for the opening quarter, 5/16 away. David's Rose still leads by a comfortable 2.5. Vanishing Faith second, Alyssa's Song grinding away third, Renee's Dream Girl at a 1 pace. Scarlet's Flower is underway outside of Mill Lake Lady, who's at the rail, and they all try to reach David's Rose, and it looks a tall task. Now there's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and David's Rose has bid this field a pleasant Friday good afternoon. She's on top by 7, by 8, and still moving away. All about David's Rose here. Eddie Plesa Jr. and Edgard Zayas hook up to win the 7th by as much as they want. Call it 8 or 9. Holding second is Vanishing Faith over Mill Lake Lady third, then Alyssa's Song and Scarlet's Flower, 105-3.
12 as they roll into the backstretch.
And they're off. Slower than the others was Royal Squeeze. Granger County and Henry's World, the first two out, with Earth on the outside third. 2.5 back to Romario. He's in a good spot early while racing in fourth. Gum Wrapper is second last, and the trailer is Royal Squeeze. Public pick Henry's World is front and center into the far turn. He leads by a length and a quarter. Earth is second. Granger County is now third. 2.5 to Romario, who's asked to quicken by Vasquez while racing 5 off the leader. The two at the back, Gum Wrapper and Royal Squeeze. 21-4 for a whistled opening quarter. Henry's World to the top of the stretch. Leads by 2.5. Earth is second. Granger County trying to secure the rail position while third. Swung to the center, Romario, as they straighten for the drive. Henry's World has gone awfully quick. He's off the corner with a 2-length lead. Granger County in attack mode down the center in Romario. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Zayas trying to get their favorite home here. Henry's World tries to cling to the lead. Granger County and Romario going to take shots late. Henry's World almost home. Henry's World is in front. Henry's World beats Granger County by a length. Romario wins the photo for third over Royal Squeeze at 58-2. And runners away. Toward the inside, Greatest Glory comes out firing. Uvia looking for forward position with Uncaptured Faith on the outside. Mi Taloa splits horses, and then a far outside La Bocaina. Back from between horses, Hanita's Empire. Stare If You Must is in the pink toward the rail, working 3 ahead of the team at the back. They include Rustin Drill and Pure Ambition. Wide Bold Magic, the trailer over the blue sky. Around the far turn they go. Chantal and Greatest Glory make no secret about their tactics. They're going to go as fast as they can for as far as they can. They're at the 5/16, 4 lengths on top. La Bocaina is their second. Uncaptured Faith and Uvia third and fourth. Trying to rally from off the speed is Anita's Empire. Nobody else running home with any authority as Greatest Glory just rolling on the top end. Greatest Glory corners like a greyhound and leads by 8 or 9. La Bocaina is second. The rest just wondered, what happened here? Greatest Glory can take a knee and run out the clock. She's got it all wrapped up. Greatest Glory, Jorge Delgado on the barn change, wins and wins very nicely by about 9 in the end. La Bocaina was second. Good battle here for third. I think it goes the way of Uncaptured Faith, charging late over the blue sky with Anita's Empire in 104-4.
And that wraps up Friday's action. We're back here on Saturday with a 10-race card. Our first race post, 12:50 p.m. And we got double stakes action on Saturday. We have on the Tapeta, we have the Brethren Juvenile Fillies, and on the main track, the Ocala Juvenile Sprint Stakes. So a couple of nice stakes on Saturday. Come out and join us. Good night and good luck.